You can be who you are and still people will hate you. Some people actually get mad that you have self-control. Some people get mad because they don't have it. They don't know how to have it. They don't know how to be calm and when they're angry. They don't know how to control their anger. And honestly, when you don't know how to control your anger, you're the weak one. Some people feed off of reactions. It's their life. They live off of dramified, high, intense, chaotic moments. Femininity has to be taught, especially when you might not have been around it. You might not know how to be feminine. If you want to learn, it's out there for those who want to learn. But this masculine thing, this combative, argumentative, it's toxic and it's annoying. And nobody would want to be around you. You know what that's called? A negative person. You got to be combative and you always have to have a combative response. You're exhausting. Ladies, I am back. Today, I have this video. And if you want to know how to have some self-control, ladies, this is the video right here. It made me reevaluate myself, especially when someone is trying to make me angry, when someone's trying to upset me. Shout out to Maggie, the substitute teacher. This is the exact video that that came across my For You page, and this is how I discovered her. I'm going to post a screenshot of her page on this video so that you guys can follow her. This man is yelling at Maggie. Shame on him. Shame on him for a man to be talking to a woman like that, first of all. Second of all, Maggie held her composure all the way through. And I just want to tell y'all ladies this. Being meek is not weak. You know why? It's true strength and true courage. It's going to be times where people are going to try to get you out of character, try to rowdy you up, get you hyped so that you can act. They want to provoke you so you can get out of character. Sometimes they're going to use hurtful words, harsh words, and do whatever it is that they have to do. The way she carried herself is so commendable. It made me reflect on how I could have been more, more feminine in certain situations, and it helped me view a feminine woman in a chaotic situation. Because most of the times, ladies, we think we gotta pop off to prove a point. We don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. When you hold your composure and you stay meek, like when you meet good with evil, it makes that evil, that person with that negativity, it makes them reevaluate themselves. But when you meet bad with bad, it's just a bad combination. But I'm telling y'all, when you meet good with bad, you have a better chance. That person has a better chance in evaluating and possibly changing themselves. But let's react to this video, because this is how you have self-control.
Stop talking. Don't you talk again. Why the talking?
No.
Why are you talking?
Because are you going to be disrespectful? I was respectful to you.
There you go. It's not about respect. It's the fact that you
But did I answer
you're still
you?
holding in. No, you're still holding in. I disrespect you.
Because it's called
You
composure.
should stand up for yourself. No.
No.
You should stand up for yourself. No. You're bottling it in. When you leave, you know what you're going to say? That mother yelling at me. He's doing.
I don't have to say it because
exactly. you made a great point.
You made
you're not being yourself.
You don't know me.
No.
They want to get that reaction out of her. Some people feed off of reactions. It's their life. They live off of dramified, high, intense, chaotic moments. And those, how can I say it without, I'm not trying to be mean, but those evil spirits love drama and mess, because it like feeds them. I'm not trying to be overly religious either, y'all.
At all. You're a human being. And I know that the way you're reacting to someone doing that is not natural.
It's called composure.
No, it's called you're being. You're, ma'am.
Who is shaking? Oh, she's shaking?
You.
I'm sorry that.
Like this. You're angry, admit it.
I am not angry because I don't respect you.
And this is the perfect example of how evil will attack good because they want the good to burst. They want the good to get out of character so bad just so that they can get some entertainment out of it. You see how they mad because she's staying calm, and it makes them so mad. It's like, dang, I can't get this lady out of her character. I can't break her. I can't shake her. It's like they're agitated. Really gotta be careful when people are messing with you, people trying to get at you, people trying to get a reaction out of you. I'm telling you, you really gotta be careful. When you when you have this composure and you stay in your lane and you have self-control, it worries people. It bothers people.
Wrong with being angry.
I don't respect you.
Go where you respect it. You can't get respect. Listen,
you can shout at me, but I don't even know you. You shouted at me and you slammed the table.
You said, listen, you disrespected me since you've been here. You said I was
How did I
Oh
yeah, I said you're not a masculine man.
Listen,
Yeah,
hold on.
that's
Everything
true.
that you said was disrespect. But you, listen, everything I said to you was polite, was giving you nothing but love, right? But the moment I said something you didn't like, you're going to say that disrespect. But you never acknowledged when I said something good to you.
But you said you
never acknowledged it.
No.
Hold up. Stop.
I said thank you.
Hold up. You never acknowledged when I said something good to you. But the moment I say something you don't like, you acknowledge that. But that's how people is in the world. They acknowledge what's bad. They never acknowledge what they can figure is good.
Okay, may I speak?
Right? Why should I allow you to speak when you won't even accept my kindness?
I did. When you gave me the...
I said, he got the nerve.
Thank you, but you told me you loved me, and I said you don't even
Define
know me.
Find love. Love is both. Listen, I'm saying this. You don't think you know love. I don't know. I know you don't know love because love is both.
I am so loved.
This is a narcissist. And shame on the person who put this debate together. I'm not trying not like bash anybody, but to allow this type of behavior, and I know why, so that it can get clicks and it can get views. But this is terrible behavior. It's
you were so loved then everybody you love you never was mad at.
That's not true.
So love exists.
Mad is an emotion.
So love exists, and all the emotions exist inside love. So you can't determine whether I love you or not.
I would disagree.
You can't determine that.
If I may speak, I think when you love somebody, you're actually madder at them than someone you don't love. Take your children, right? If your children disobey you, if you see a kid acting out in the store, falling out, you're like, well, there they go. But if you see your kid misbehaving, you're even angrier because you want a better outcome for them. Because
if I see my kid fall, I'm not gonna think that you're trying to make me in your reality. This is what I'm saying. Love is unconditional. No matter what you do to me,
I disagree.
No matter what you do to me, no matter what I do to you, love will still be there, right? That's true love.
Yeah,
that's true love, right? Fake love become determined by you do this, I give you love. You do this, I give you this, right? That's fake. Real love exists inside of everything if it's real love.
I agree, but I do think it has to be earned, and I think it has to be maintained.
I ain't earning no love from nobody.
That's fine.
Because like once you got to earn it, you're going to have to continue earning it.
Does a newborn have to earn love when it comes out of your womb?
For children, it's different.
So,
However,
you have standards. You see how you have different.
No, but thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I was just going to say this.
Why
I focus on
I
focus on relationships, children aside, right? Because they come how they come, right? That's just again my faith, the purity of a baby being born. Let's talk about relationships because that's something that I'm passionate about. I can love my man, but if he doesn't continue to do the things that make me love him, that love is going to fade. We have to. That's why it's called keeping the home fires burning. I think as women, that is our responsibility. That's part of our nurturing. A relationship is not just going to be beautiful and bright just because I told you one time that I love you. If I'm not doing those loving things, you're going to feel slighted from me. And over time, that love will fade. How many times have we heard people say we fell out of love or it's just not there anymore because we didn't put the work in to maintain it?
Shut the fuck up talking when I'm talking.
You know you're losing a debate, an argument, a conversation when you have to scream. And you have to yell. Look at the comments. So they mad because they can't get her mad. The fact that another woman is smiling when a man is verbally attacking her is sickening. She needs to get off that show. She's above them. And I bet you these people, the one that's yelling, didn't think he would have gotten, I'm pretty sure he didn't think that the comments would have turned out like this. Is that Jamie Foxx? He would he wouldn't talk to a man like that. Her calm disturbs them. Composure is power, yes. You can be who you are and still people will hate you, or you will receive hate just by your demeanor, just by who you are. I remember it was times where I was just, I'm naturally an introvert and quiet. But the way I carried myself, because I'm not loud and I don't like to be in the mix, it would bother other women. And the older I've got, I've understood. Like I don't have not everybody is going to be talkative. You're going to have some that are introverts and you're going to have some that are extroverts. But not everybody is going to um have the extrovert personality. But when you're quiet and you know how to have composure and you know how to like carry yourself, it bothers certain spirits. So if you wonder why, if you have that type of spirit and you wonder why you're not fitting in, you don't need to. You're not missing out on nothing. Trust me. But don't meet the fire with fire. I'm pretty sure that person went home and had to reevaluate themselves, because it's something inside of them that anger is anger, and the anger is manifesting into something else. But people, this is proof that people really deal with personal things that have nothing to do with you. It's spiritual. People deal with things, you may not be able to fix them, but all you can do is just treat them with love and hold your composure, and pray for them. But people deal with a lot of silent battles. Loudest in the room is the weakest. What is saying? Is this supposed to be a debate? Love this woman. This is 100% clear contrast. And when you know who you are, you're confident in yourself, you wouldn't even budge. That's what Maggie shows. She's confident. She knows who she is. You don't gotta switch up and try to adhere and be on somebody else's program. You don't have to try to fit in, and if your personality or your energy isn't working, you don't have to try to morph it to try to be like this person. No, stay who you are. She is so chill. That's what I said. I'm like, wow, she is so calm. Who is this? When I saw one of these videos, not this one, it was another one, I said, who is this? She's so calm, cool, and collected. Women, we could take a lot of notes from this, and it's hard to be this. It's hard to have that composure. I know maybe all of us may not be able to, be like that 100%, because it's really hard. It requires a lot of self-control, but we can take notes from this situation. Some people actually get mad that you have self-control like that, like how Maggie had that self-control. Some people get mad because they don't have it. They don't know how to have it. They don't know how to be calm and when they're angry. They don't know how to control their anger. And honestly, when you don't know how to control your anger, you're the weak one, because you let your anger control you. And when you know how to stay soft, you turn away the wrath.
So-
I teach femininity.
You teach femininity?
I do.
Why do you have to teach femininity?
Because women have lost it today.
How did they lose it?
Because they're trying to compete with men as men, and we've lost our
So
femininity.
you think femininity is just talking like this?
Absolutely not. That's not me at all.
No. When you say that women have been fierce, you're African.
I
Do you know
am.
they're fierce African warrior women?
Absolutely, but they're still feminine.
How are they feminine when they were slicing people's heads off, ripping them apart?
You know what?
You're saying you teach femininity.
I
I'm going
do.
to gamble and say that you teach them not to do those things.
Well, people do what they have to do in the time that they live to survive. There was a time when we had to grow our own crops and slaughter our animals. We don't do that
So
anymore.
they don't have to survive today.
I didn't say that. I said that.
You said women lost it today.
I said women lost their femininity. Please don't speak for me.
Well, no, you said women lost their femininity today, and I said you're from Africa.
I
women
am.
were warriors.
Women
you said
were-
they had to do it back then.
Not
but
only-
today you said they don't have to do it now. They don't have to survive. Women.
What I said is we all did what we had to survive in the time
And they
that
don't
we
do
were
that
living.
today?
If I may
Women don't-
finish.
No, you can finish. I'm asking you, do they do it today?
Yes,
So you teach femininity.
I
Do you
do.
teach women that they should be sweet and kind or be warriors?
I teach women that they shouldn't be men.
Wait a minute. Do you teach them to be sweet and kind or do you teach them to be warriors?
If you want to
if
be,
a woman fights a man,
I wasn't
no,
finished.
I'm going to ask you. I got to
Okay.
get because
You've
I
asked me
can't
multiple-
let this niceness throw me off.
Yeah,
When a
I'm
woman is-
struggling
when a
that you're
woman is-
bothered.
You can't, she said, I can't let this niceness throw me off. You can't make this stuff up.
by
Fighting
it.
because you said you teach femininity.
I
when
do.
a woman is fighting,
Women
do you
shouldn't
say that's
fight.
manly or
It
you say
is.
it's feminine?
It's
This is a woman who wants to be argumentative. That's why it says masculine over feminine. As you can see the masculine woman, the traits to over talking, don't want to let you finish, you just want to be combative. It's like every time you talk to a masculine woman, you're in a debate. Like, ma'am, I don't want to debate you every time I say something. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but it's just like, that's exhausting. Yo, that's exhausting.
It's very
If
masculine.
it's manly,
It
they
is.
are warriors today,
Yes.
and they don't have to survive today. But in the past, when they were warriors, it's okay.
Okay, if I may answer you,
Sure.
again, we all do what we have to do to survive. There was a time when we had to grow our own crops and slaughter our own animals. I don't know if you're a mother. I'll speak for myself.
I'm
I have
talking
two
about
boys.
warriors, not farmers, not husbandry.
If
I'm talking
I
about
may-
warriors.
If I may answer,
Sure, answer, please. I'm waiting.
I consider myself a very kind and nonviolent person. However, cross me about my boys, it'll be a very different story. So
will you
if you're
do?
in
What will you do? Will you still
whatever
be
I have
feminine?
to, not in that
So
moment.
it's masculine to fight.
Absolutely.
Oh, so women can't fight. or
I
they're
never
manly.
said that. I never said that.
You did.
There
you said
were
it's
women.
masculine to fight.
It is masculine to
So
fight.
women can't fight or they're manly.
You can be a woman and have masculine moments. I'll give you an example. I'm a boy mom. There are times when I have to say, "Hey, get over
so
here."
you're manly.
In that moment, yes. But
So
when
why
I'm
are
with,
you teaching femininity if you're manly?
because my man
So
will
you
not
can
have.
be manly when you need to, but
And
the
so
women who
can
are
you.
manly, they
And
can't.
no, absolutely. What I'm saying is the women who come to me want to be in a relationship with a masculine man. A masculine man requires a feminine woman, full stop. All right? So if you want to be with a masculine man, oftentimes women today do not realize how masculine they have become. I'll give you another real world example. I'm a former executive. When you have to lead people and manage budgets and do
Maggie did not tell any lies. When you have to, when you're in a position to be a leader at work, in my personal opinion, I've done that and it made me feel it's exhausting for me to it's exhausting. Kudos to the power to the women that do it. Yeah, great. But for me, it's exhausting when you're in that high position of leadership at work, telling people what to do. It's very exhausting.
things with millions, you take on that masculine energy and you don't know sometimes how to turn it off.
So true, because then you bring that mentality, that mentality home.
And be nice and sweet when you're in a nurturing mode, when you're with your husband.
Who's the
when-
governor of that? Who decides?
Very hard to turn it on and off. I would say some women may maybe a small percentage of women might have mastered how to turn it on and off, but majority of us, y'all,
You? Because you're a femininity coach. So you decide that when women are ready to be manly, they can be manly. You're calling it man. You call it manly to be assertive. You call it manly.
It is.
See. So you can decide because you're
For me.
But there are so many women. There's
And not
billions
every
of people.
and not everybody is my
So
student.
how do you get to be an authority on who's feminine and who's not?
I'm not the authority
You
for
just said you're a
everyone.
femininity coach.
I am. When women come
So you're
to
not
me
an authority. So I
because
shouldn't
they
listen to you.
No, you shouldn't. Because
Okay,
they
no one
want
should-
what
no
I
one should
have.
listen to you.
the ones who want to listen to it will listen to it. The ones that are combative and in denial, you don't have to take her advice.
No.
Thank you. She said it.
No,
one should- So
I
you're
said
not, so you don't know
you-
anything about femininity because femininity isn't being nice.
It's so hard to knock her off. and she's trying so hard to find something wrong with what she's saying. It's not
guess what?
working.
And guess what? Femininity is about fighting because
I disagree.
Because guess what? Females, lions, fight to the death while the male sits back. Women and mothers, like you said, fight for their children. You said it's manly to fight.
It
so you are
is.
not. Which one is it?
Nobody is feminine 100% of the time. And if a man,
Exactly.
if a man loses a family member and he is heartbroken and crying, that is not a masculine moment. That is
I think we need to redefine all of. We need to redefine that crying is not being masculine. We need to redefine that being fighting isn't not being feminine. That's the problem. It's it's a social thing.
You can define it however you want to. All I'm saying is there is a natural biology.
So is it
Wow,
wrong?
you really
No, is
interrupting
it wrong
is
for your is it wrong for your sons to cry if
Absolutely
their
not.
turtle dies?
Absolutely
and if
not.
is it wrong if your son gets hit by another person and he cries and they say you're a sissy?
That's absolutely
by your
wrong.
standards, he's being feminine crying.
If
right?
he's a boy, that's expected. If he's a man, absolutely
so
not.
if
He'll
a
defend.
man gets punched in the face and
He's
going
gonna
to
punch you back.
So wait, men can't cry?
I never said that.
Yes, you
Are
just
you
did.
listening?
You
No,
just said it.
I
Are you
said we are
listening? She's not listening.
masculine 100% of the time,
Yeah.
and we are not feminine
And we
100% of the
who's gonna
time.
govern that?
Whatever outcome the woman wants, the women that come to me, because you said
Some women just don't want to be feminine.
I shouldn't be the authority. I am not the authority. I am just a mom on the internet.
Right.
But women come to me because they want what I have. They see something in me that they do not see in somebody like you.
Oh,
and they
really?
say, you know what, Maggie, I would love to have a relationship like yours. I would love to be able to communicate like you. I would like to be able to keep my composure like you. I would love to be able to have respect of men that do not know me.
Actually, you're a very nice.
Watching that was exhausting. Not listening to Maggie, but listening to the other lady. She was really exhausting. I hated that the interviewer didn't make her talk. She just kept cutting her off, even if she disagrees. Give her a choice. Yes, there needed to be a interview moderator. There we go. Why is she triggered by her niceness? All black women don't act the same. Wow. The argumentative one comes across masculine. Was this rage bait? It was definitely rage. It was definitely rage bait. Well, you guys get the picture. Make sure y'all follow Maggie, because for those who want to be feminine, go follow her. You know, it may not be for everybody, but I do think femininity has to be taught, especially when you might not have been around it. You might not know how to be feminine. If you want to learn, it's out there for those who want to learn. But this masculine thing, this combative, argumentative, it's toxic and it's annoying, and nobody would want to be around you. Even if she was a friend of mine, I wouldn't even be able to deal with that. Every time I say something, then you gotta find a problem. You know what that's called? A negative person. You gotta be combative, and you always have to have a combative response. You're exhausting. You're gonna exhaust me out, and then I'm not going to want to be around you because you're exhausting. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.